welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have a hot one. I got a good battle here against my friend Snacks. You know, me and Snacks have been playing Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl. That's when everybody first got into competitive battling, so we've been around for a while. So, testing out a new team, I wanted to mess around with Squawkabilly, you know, that parrot, because it gets hustle. And I used to run Durant with hustle and a choice band. So this thing should hit like a truck. I caught a shiny Spidops. Had to nickname my boy Hanzo because you know the boy looking dope. He's supposed to be sticky web support and he's physically defensive. Got the great tusk, assault vest, Colasel, choice band, Corvalal, and Garchomp. This Garchomp set is, you know, bulky Garchomp, max HP, max speed, running sword stance, and some hazards as well. So, opponent has a menacing looking team, and we're just gonna see how well we fare off against it, because I'm fearing that Annihilate very much. But anyway, we'll just jump straight into this one and see how well we do. So, as we get going, our opponent leads off with Sylveon, and we lead off with our Corvallis. If I had Wave Crash, I might have been able to take this thing out, but I don't run Wave Crash. I just run Aqua Step, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and U-Turn. So, my best choice here, I'ma just U-Turn and get out of here and see what he decides to do. So here we go, look at his team again, and I'm just run the U-Turn and get my Corvallis out here. So we do a decent amount of damage with our U-turn and we are back out. Here I shall bring in my Colossal. In comes our Colossal. Good boy, step up on the field, gets a Moonblast to the face. At this point, I should have switched, but I just decided to stay in and go for a move, kind of like to see what kind of set this Sylveon is, because I'd hate to switch and bring in something on a Yawn, and you know I see Yawn a lot on these Sylveons and you know other EV evolutions, so I'ma just stay in and go for a move just to see what's up. But our opponent here withdraws, and in comes the Annihilate. So now, as we know, Rage Fist has just doubled in power, so his Rage Fist is now at 100 base power. My best response here now, I would think I'm gonna go to my Garchomp, because we outspeed it, and if he bulks up here, we should be able to live one Rage Fist, and I can get off a Swords Dance and then retaliate and, if not kill it, probably do a good chunk. So that's the plan right now. So in comes Garchomp, and let's see what he decides to do. As you know, as feared, he goes for the bulk up, gets +1 attack and defense, but at least we're in here unharmed. So go for the Swords Dance now, and we should be able to live just because of Garchomp's natural bulk. So we take the Rage Fist to the face, we deal a bit of damage with Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin, and we're able to survive. So here now, I'm looking at his team, and he has Corviknight, and I'd hate to go for Earthquake, and the Corviknight comes in. So I'm just running the because I'm like, in my mind, that switch is an obvious switch, and I guess I got predicted, and my boy took me out with a Drain Punch. And it always goes down like this now when me and this man are battle now. We always have, it's always some kind of level of mind games. Like I expect him to do something and he doesn't do it, or he expects me to do something and I just don't do it. But anyways, we take the first hit for the loss of the battle. So we're now down 6-5, and I'm going to respond here with my Ducky, and we're going to try to take this thing out with an Aqua Jet. Now he withdraws. So let's see what comes in here. So in comes his own Corviknight, and this thing is probably going to take hardly anything. Yeah, that's like what, 15% damage, not even 20%. So Covenant ate up our Aquajet, and here now I'm gonna just hard switch. I should probably bring in Hanzo here, hard switch, because I most likely believe he might probably go for the U-turn. So let's see how we fare here. So hard switch, in comes my boy Hanzo. Found this guy chilling up in a tree here. So in comes Hanzo and he goes to the U-turn. And as you can see, that defense investment is looking real good, making my boy Hanzo look real bulky. So in comes his own Cavalla. And here I can go for the Silk Trap, or I can just go and see if I get up the Sticky Webs. So let's just go for the Sticky Webs. Hopefully we survive. So he goes for the Brave Bird, and we live. But sadly, I have the wrong berry on my friend. So I'm gonna get confused here. I have to go and switch this. I keep forgetting to change this item, but yeah. We get confused, and my boy Hanzo pulls through the confusion like a real Dan and gets off the Sticky Webs. So here now, my boy already set the field for me, and I'm gonna run a Silk Trap. If I can get it off, get this thing speed down, and see how it goes. So my boy Hanzo is confused, hurts himself. It's alright, buddy. Thanks anyway. It did work. And our opponent takes him out with the Brave Bird. So now we're down 4-6. And now this thing's at what? +1 right in front of it. So looking at the leftover remains of our team that has been severely mangled so far in this battle, our best response here would be our Parrot. And it's time to see how hard this thing hits. As I was saying, the idea behind this is Hustle gives you basically +1 attack, also stab, and then Choice Band. This thing is supposed to hit like a truck. So we ain't playing no games. We're going for the Brave Bird. I could have parting shot here, but I don't care what's coming in. We have to see how much damage this thing is capable of. Because I'm curious, and I want to know if my boy can catch a couple people off guard. So, our opponent withdraws, and in comes his Golden Gold. And let's see how much we do. If I get a good 20% out of this thing, I'm happy. So we go for the Brave Bird, and that's like what? 20, 25, 30. That's nearly 40% damage here. That's some good damage. So, I'm going to keep messing around with my set. Hopefully I get to show it off in another video. So here now, best response to this thing is to swap in our AV Colossal. And hopefully it doesn't go for like a nasty plot or anything. Well, actually that'd be the best thing, because we could just give up Colossal here and then come in and clean that up. So our opponent goes for the Make It Rain. We take a good chunk, drops the special attack, and we're going to be able to retaliate with either Fire Move or run the Earth Power. Run the Earth Power. Because the Fire Move I feel would be obvious. He could bring back in his Cavalla. So my best choice here is run the Earth Power, because he's not going to bring Covenant in here. So yes, yeah, let's go for the Earth Power. So Snacks withdraws, and let's see what comes in. In comes the Annihilate. Probably was thinking I might try to set up rocks, or yeah, probably thinking I'm trying to set up rocks and you would get a rest, but no sir, move out. So finally we take a body, bringing it back, score now 4-5. Colossal has actually been performing on the couple different teams I have him on. I have Colossal on like 2 different teams, and it's a solid pick. So here now he brings in his Cavalla again. He don't know what to move or run, so Best response right here now. Switch to my own. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Brave Bird and Twit Chaos. So in we come. And he goes to the Brave Bird. And that does a good 45% damage there. Almost took us down to half. So with looking at that amount of damage, I know I could hit back because I'm banded. And I know I can hit back and do some damage, so I go for my Aqua Step, probably on the speed tie there. And now that we've taken that out, we should be able to put in some work on the rest of his team. Because now with +1 speed, +2 attack, he's in for some trouble. But anyways, in comes Lokix. Low tier, low key. And no lies, this thing is extremely powerful. Look at how this thing is gonna take me out with one hit, resisted, only life orb and terrors. This thing is insane. I was thinking about getting one myself, but I haven't figured out exactly how I want to run it out, what kind of team I'm gonna put it in yet, so I haven't done anything with it, but it's gonna showcase itself here, and it takes me out with the resisted first impression. Like, geez, that is what you call offensive power. So now we're down again, 3 to 4. I have no other choice but to respond with the new, well, the old Elephander, the boy Great Tusk, and I'm gonna just run the knockoff, because whatever he can switch to is gonna lose the item, and he probably can't 2-hit KO me anyway either. So in comes the Covenant, and that's about to lose its left because tech slap boy, drop him go. So now we're gonna just run a body press. Just walk funny man, there go. Drop on body press, hopefully he doesn't roost. And here we go, get off our body press, we do a decent chunk of damage, and he goes for the default. So now that day was just the perfect turn for me. I'll be able to take this thing out with another body press on the next turn, and even if he switches as he does here, whatever comes in, oh, don't let go comes in, well, at least I'll be able to take it out next turn with the Earthquake. I believe at this point I outspeed everything else on his team, and Corviknight will not survive another body press. So that there should be game for us. So I'm just terror here, just for the extra damage, run the Earthquake, and see how we decide to respond to this threat. Because you don't know, Great Tusk and now baby boy on this scene. So, here we terror here, and we're going for the Earthquake. So we take out that gold ingo, and now the score is even, back on a level playing field at 3-3. Out comes low tier guard again, Mr. Loki, because that's what I'm a nickname mine. I heard my friend say the shiny looks very good as well. I have to try and shiny hunt that. So yeah, in comes Loki, and I have no response here. I know he's gonna go for the first impression. I'm gonna just go for the Earthquake, so that at least it still takes the life orb damage next turn with the Rocky Hammer damage. So he goes to the first impression, and it's able to almost do half. You see that damage? Resisted, max HP, Great Tusk. That's crazy damage. So we got off the Earthquake. Unfortunately actually, we're not able to take it out, but at least on the next turn we'll be able to get it off the field. So he goes to the Sucker Punch, and that's actually going to take him out, life orb damage and Rocky Helmet damage, and that's it. Loki is down finally, and we finally for the first time in the match we take the lead. Go for the knockoff, but nothing was there. Out comes Sylveon. We know Sylveon doesn't have that great defensive bulk, so should be able to take this thing out with Earthquake. Down it goes, and that should be it. Just clean up crew. So whew, luckily we made a comeback and we were able to take this one home. But yeah, action there. Anytime me and my boys in a battle, is always action. So good game to Snacks. I don't know, you're gonna come back hard for the rematch, so I look forward to the rematch and hopefully it'll be as good as this one to showcase to everybody. So hope you guys tune in for the next one. See ya.